World famous Butch and Bob show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM and Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. Well, Bob, how's it going?
It's going well.
Going well? You doing good?
Doing well.
All right, glad to hear it. Well, school's starting back soon. We've got one of the people in the know here in the studio with us this morning. What's going on?
We got our high school principal, Brett McDaniel, in. His Wayne County school bell is about to begin. A lot going on, a lot of events taking place before school begins. One of them is this high school freshman orientation on Monday, August 5th. So I just thought I'd get him in, tell us what else taking place at the high school, tell us about this orientation. Also, parking permits are taking place. So person has all the information sitting right here. Dr. Brett McDaniel. Doc, good to see you. Appreciate you coming in.
Thank you much. I have a lot of information. I don't know if I can adequately spill all that information out that we have, things that we have going on the next week and a half, but I'll give my best go this morning. Talked about parking permits. First round of parking permits are being sold today, or are being dispersed today, excuse me. The ones who purchased parking permits up to midnight last night can come in today and get their parking permits. Miss Mainer's office, which is office 802. Seniors pick up from 9 to 11 this morning, underclassmen from 1 to 3 this afternoon. And again, if they've completed the permit application that's on the school website and provide all the supporting documents to go with it and make their payment on RevTrack, again, all that had to be done by midnight last night so the ladies could process it this morning and get everything ready for the seniors to come in at 9, and then the underclassmen after lunch. There will be another round of parking permits being sold during open house. So they have till Sunday night at midnight to get all the parking permits published or purchased. And that would be August the 4th at midnight to get all their documentation and get everything uploaded so that we can process by that afternoon when open house starts at 3:30. So if you didn't get it done today, it's not the big deal, not the end of the world. We'll get you one before school starts. We need to make sure everybody has one to park on school campus. So, and then moving into open house, as I talked about that, and you said something about freshman orientation. Freshman orientation will be at 12 o'clock on the 5th. That's from 12 to 12:30. We try to feed all the incoming freshmen. Lunch will be provided. We do need a head count. There's a link on the counseling page, the Wayne County High School page, and the Wayne County High School Facebook page. There's a link that kind of gives us a head count so we can make sure we adequately let ladies in the lunchroom know who's going to be there or how many's going to be there so they can kind of prepare for the kids who are coming in that day. So we'll start at 12 with the freshmen, and around 12:30 or to eat, and then 12:30 we'll start with their orientation process, and it'll just be the freshmen that day. Kind of, freshman year is always a big transition from middle school to high school, so we try to make that transition as easy as possible and let them get in the building, feel the building, see it. It's a lot bigger than most of them are accustomed to, so want them just to get off on the right foot and meet with teachers, meet with our counselors, kind of go over some important facts and important things, and then parents can join their students at 2:30, and we'll give them all some last minute information. And then 3 o'clock, we let the parents and students go visit the building, go visit the teachers, by themselves before the rush comes in at 3:30 with the upperclassmen, just so that the parents and the students can see the building, kind of feel it out, map it out, where they need to be, where they need to go, and those type things. So just kind of geared towards helping freshmen make that transition. That's a big transition from middle school to high school. 5th grade to middle school is big, but the research says that the biggest one is middle school to high school.
Got any idea what the numbers are for that incoming freshman class from both Martha Puckett and Arthur Williams? Got any idea how many kids are coming?
No, I hadn't seen the numbers yet. We're still working on schedules and stuff like that, so I don't have a definite number, but it's usually pretty large. We always have large freshman classes.
And again, that all takes place on August the 5th. Is that correct?
Correct.
And that's open house for everybody, too. All grades from 3:30 to 6 p.m. that afternoon.
Correct. 3:30 to 6 p.m. will be upperclassmen, and any freshmen that can't make it to the freshman orientation, they can obviously come starting at 3:30 as well. But we would like for as many freshmen to come as possible, so we can kind of acclimate them to Wayne County High School as best we can. Then 10th through 12th grade will come in from 3:30 to 6, so you give them an opportunity to come back and get back in the swing, get back into school for a few minutes, and see friends and teachers, and just kind of get ready for the kickoff of school.
And this is one day that's very well attended. Most students, most parents take advantage of the open house. They show up, and it's a big day. A lot of people show up, so it's hard to believe it's right around the corner. Monday, August 5th is that date.
Seems like we were just doing graduation, trying to beat the rain clouds in May, but it's here again for sure.
Right. And also, the first day of school, the students have that parade. Tell us a little bit about that. I know the kids look forward to that.
Yeah, that's probably one of the biggest things that the seniors look forward to, is getting the year started off correctly. They're going to do the parade starting, I think, meeting at Burger King at 7:15 is what we usually do, and then take pictures, get have a few minutes to make some memories there before we leave, and around 7:45-ish they'll start loading up and heading towards the school. Get a police escort into the parking lot. Everybody try to get parked and kind of meet and gather right before they come into the building. And I usually say just a few words and welcome them to their senior year, and talk about building memories. It's always about building memories, making memories for when they leave. Is the days you remember the most. So then I just kind of turned over to them and let them take the building, and so they can go in and run the halls and run out of breath about halfway down the first hall, and have to catch their breath. But just an exciting time to start their senior year, and be the class of 2025. So we embrace that and want to embrace that with them and give them that opportunity. And then from there, as Dr. Brinson says, is get them there, get them fed, and get them home on the first day, and kind of adjust schedules, make sure everybody's in the right places, and know what lunch they have and where the bathroom is, and where the classes are. It's kind of an acclimation process after that. So be a good first day, it always is.
And if you just joined us in the studio with us, high school principal Brett McDaniel. You're the high school principal. What about your staff? You got some assistant principals and off staffs. Who all works up at their high school?
So my assistants are the same this year. So my leadership team hadn't changed. Still have the same, 4 administrators that we had last year. They do a phenomenal job with doing, making sure the school runs, smoothly, and the school day runs properly. And it's just hats off to them, because they do a great job, as well as our counseling department. We do have one new addition to our admin team, or two actually. We have a new counselor this year. One of our counselors left. We have a new counselor, which is somebody that has actually worked in Wayne County before and taught in the English department, and coming back, and that's Angela Thornton. She's been gone for a few years, but she's come back as our counselor. And then Miss Melanie Jones, she put in 30 plus years as teacher, as social studies teacher, and then our instructional coach. She retired in May, and I understand she's enjoying life. And but we moved Miss Nicole Wingate, which is one of our local folks as well, up to be a part of our admin team and take over her instructional coach role. So we're excited about those two moves, and having a lot of consistency in the front office. So really hadn't had a lot of movement. I think we have 19 or 20 folks that work in the front office, and those are only two moving pieces that we have. One of them was by retirement, so we're really excited about that. Staff-wise, we're almost fully staffed. I think I'm missing one person, which we can work around that as long as there's not 4 or 5. So we have one that we weren't able to hire, but we have great teachers in our building that can step up and do some extended day or something, or work around it. We'll do some creative scheduling or something like that to make sure that our kids are taken care of. But we have, like we said, we have a great staff, and our data last year proved it. We had some great growth in the high school, and our EOCs and our students grew in their learning and gaining knowledge. So just excited about what we're doing from here moving forward, just refining our processes of what we do day to day in the classroom. So not a lot of major changes, just continuing on the course that we've set forth a few years ago, and we're just refining what we do.
Yeah. How many years is this now for you, high school principal? What year will it be?
This will be year 7 as a principal, and year 11 in Wayne County.
Yeah.
So been a good 11 years and a good 7, so or 6. So we're looking forward to another great one as number 7.
7 years of high school, a lot going on in high school. Like I said, all those sports seasons begin. You got cross country, you got volleyball, softball, and football. Those are the fall sports, so they kick off pretty quickly, and a lot of other activities. The band is going to New York in the fall of 2025, so they're looking forward to that. We're still raising money for that, so that's an exciting thing that they were invited to go to Carnegie Hall. So a lot happening at the Wayne County school system.
Yeah, and I'll give the Hershey's a plug. They last spring when they did the LGP, which is Large Group Performance Evaluation, actually the head judge called me in and asked me to come speak with him, and I was like, oh Lordy, you kind of wonder or worry about something, but he was so complimentary of our band and the growth and the I guess just the level of competency that they have, and the time that the Hershey's have been here, and that kind of spurred the invitation to Carnegie Hall. So we obviously want to give those students that opportunity to go and be a part of that. I just think it's a great experience for kids to get outside of Wayne County, outside of Wayne County High School, and see some things out there. That's going to be a great experience for them. And, the band's already, the building's starting to fill up with folks. Summer workouts have been going on for a few weeks now, and the band's already started band camp, and cheerleading had their We Cheer camp, and they're starting. Everybody's getting kicked off, so the busyness around the building is really starting to enhance, and starting to pick up. So we're moving forward. We got a couple of softballs in full swing. They got a scrimmage game against Effingham County down at Effingham County on the 1st. Football's got that Thursday night scrimmage on the 8th. I think softball has a play around or play all day play day on the 3rd. They play at 11 at 3 on Saturday the 3rd. So just a lot of stuff going on. Cross country is going to be over in Hazelhurst on the 10th. So volleyball is in full swing. They'll be competing in the first week or two of school. So just it gets busy in a hurry. And when we get the kids back in, it takes off. So hold on and catch your breath.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So again, we'll continue to promote this open house. Again, freshman orientation on Monday, August 5th from 12 to 3 p.m. All incoming freshmen for students only. And then at 2:30, the parents are asked to join their students for a brief informational session in the high school auditorium. Visit teacher classrooms for open house. Open house for everybody is for August 5th from 3:30 to 6 p.m. So again, as you mentioned, it's right around the corner. Busy time, but again, always good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. Anything else you want to mention?
Yeah, one other thing. Tomorrow, all schedules go live, so they won't be complete. Everything won't be completed probably close to after school starts, but all the schedules will go live at 3 o'clock tomorrow. So we're encouraging students to look at their schedule, look for holes in their schedule, look for repeated courses, look for things that need to be changed, and make the change online. We have a Google form that's attached to the counseling page at the high school. You fill out the Google form, send it in as soon as possible, and that way we're not bombarded at open house with trying to make so many schedule changes. Last schedule change will be August the 9th at 3:30 when we leave, or 3 o'clock when we leave at close of business that day. So we're asking any student or parent log into the portal and look at their student's schedule and make changes if there's problems for whatever reason, and submit that online form so that we can get the schedule changed and hopefully get everybody set a little faster and not have to make so many changes after school starts. So if you wouldn't mind, please go ahead and look at your schedules tomorrow afternoon and start making those adjustments.
It says on this press release, says all problems must be submitted by 3 p.m. on August 5th. Adjustments will be made if deemed necessary within the first week of school. Then it says, please do not make duplicate requests as it backlogs the system, causing delays. Explain that.
Yeah. So everybody, when everybody wants what they want, and if it doesn't change immediately, the system has to update, and we get inundated with multiple, I'd say several hundred requests, and if it doesn't happen in a quick manner, then we turn on the next day and send another one, and the following day we send another one till we get them as soon as you submit them. So if the students just be patient. If you fill out one form with what the problem is, there's no need to continually filling out one every day. The ladies have to work through the process and look at what's available and make schedule changes and make the moves, and then we'll have the schedules available certainly for when open house starts. But when you turn in 4 or 5 of the same requests, it backlogs our system and slows things down and slows the process down. So just kind of know that if you submit one, we got it, and we're going to take care of it, and we'll get it taken care of for them before school starts.
Okay, and again, we're entering that new region 1 Quad A, awfully tough region for football for sure, with the likes of Warner Robins, Perry, BC. I think they said our region alone, 6 of the last 8 state champions have come from our region. So again, it's going to be a interesting year in all sports, softball, volleyball, all these new teams, but got those long trips to Perry and Warner Robins. Fortunately, in football season, we only have one long trip. That's to Warner Robins. Perry's got to come here. So, but it is what it is for 2 more years. But
that's right. And I've talked to Coach McDonald, who's our AD, and we've discussed it. And I've talked to Coach Mooring and some of those, and they're all up for the challenge. We don't back down from anybody. We're Wayne County High School, and we've been stuck in this position before. We had it a couple of years ago, and we'll get right back in there and compete, and that's what we do. I mean, you give us what you give us, and we take it and go with it and fight until the end, and we go and see who can win. And that's what I applaud our coaches and our kids, because they get up every week and get ready to play, and it doesn't matter who it is. We're gonna scrap with them till the end. So it's tough, but it is what it is. We're gonna take it head on.
One famous coach used to say, "Pressure is a privilege." So we'll see how it plays out. So, but
that was a lot of privileges.
Always good to see you, Dr. Brett McDaniel. I appreciate you coming in and filling everybody in on what's taking place with the high school and open house. And again, look forward to another exciting high school season.
Yep, it'll be here quickly. So
very quickly.
Thank y'all for letting me come on. I always enjoy coming over and speaking. And
I said, anything you need to get on, just let us know. We'll pass it along. So,
all right, I appreciate it.
All right, take care. All right, we continue on with the world famous Butch and Bob show in a minute.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties since 1998. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the local nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our administrative office is located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, and Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak with someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
South Georgia weather. Here's your WIFO forecast.
Hi, everyone. Mostly sunny skies. Temperatures today, upper 80s, low 90s. Look out. That heat index, 105. Few showers and isolated storms to the afternoon and evening. An 80% chance of weather. More clouds for Friday, that's for sure. With highs mid and upper 80s. Saturday, another 80% chance of showers and storms. Temperatures are going to stay about the same. I'm Georgia meteorologist Laura Huckabee in the GNN Weather Center.
Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jesup. Bob, what's going on? Tell me about it. I've been gone for a couple of days. Tell me what's happening.
I'm getting ready for the Olympics. I'm excited.
You're getting ready for Olympics? All excited about the boys and girls performing?
I like the basketball, I like the track and field, golf. It's an exciting sport in Olympics.
Now, in golf, is it just college players, collegiate players from the USA, or do we have some pros in there?
It's the pro players.
It's the pro players in the Olympics? Oh.
Yeah, Sanders Shoffley, Scotty Scheffler.
Wow.
Colin Morikawa. Plus they've got, other PGA golfers from other countries, like Justin Rose will be in there. So, yeah, it's professional golfers teeing it up.
Now, they make that change many years ago. Remember when the Olympics was supposed to just be amateurs, even though the Soviet Union, the Eastern Bloc, used to have these pro players, basically, and we had to put the amateurs in there. But, boy, ever since the early 90s when we had the Dream Team with all those guys, that's when it changed, way back in the early 90s, where you could put anybody in there. I mean, they got rid of the sham of saying there's got to be amateur athletes when so many of them from some countries were basically professional athletes. That's all they did.
Yeah. But it's going to be interesting over in Paris, France. So it'll be fun to watch. But
when is the opening ceremony?
Tomorrow night, 7:30.
Tomorrow night. I know they've already had some stuff going on already, but tomorrow night.
The Olympics about to begin. So.
I wonder how many London's 5 hours ahead of us. Paris will probably be could be 5, maybe 6. Somewhere, I can't remember if there's a straight south of it or not, but it won't be exactly on our time zone. So if you watch it tomorrow night, the opening ceremony is already be over.
I guess the big news, like I said, they told us that juvenile system moves quicker than the criminal. The 10-year-old had his day in court Monday. They went straight to trial. It was about a 3-hour trial. The state called 3 witnesses. The defense called no witnesses. The defense asked for probation. State asked for 2 years. So the 10-year-old's been sent back to that youth detention center in Claxton for 2 years. And the 11-year-old who faces the more serious charges, his court date's been set for August 1st. So it's moving along quickly.
It is moving. I mean, if it was adults, it would be they'd be drug out. But now it's juvenile.
I was just kind of shocked. They said last Thursday the jury Caldwell recused himself on request of one of the defense attorneys. They found another judge from Glenn County, Molly McAvane. She showed up Monday. They went in there. And they said the media not a lot in there, but the hearing lasted about 3 hours, and she found the 10-year-old guilty of both concealing the death and criminal trespassing, and sentenced him to 2 years to the youth detention center. So, and the 11-year-old who faces the more serious charges, his court date's been set for Thursday, August 1st. So it's moving on very quickly.
Okay. And any word on any charges against any adults?
Nope, no charges.
No words at all. No word at all.
The family's still pushing for the parents of the kids to be charged, but so far those charges have not been filed. So.
Okay. All right.
That's why they continue to protest, because they're upset about that. They feel that the parents knew what took place and concealed the death and should be charged, but so far that has not taken place. So.
Okay.
Well, the county's got a call meeting Thursday, August 1st. They've got the meet and greet for the new EMS man on that Friday, August 2nd, from 9 to 11.
First or second?
The second. The meeting, they got a call meeting on the 1st. The meet and greet's on the 2nd.
Okay.
So people are invited to come to that meet and greet, though. That's going to take place on that Friday, August 2nd. The new EMS director, Patrick Parsons. Again, the public invited to come meet and greet him from 9 to 11 on Friday, August 2nd. And they've got the call meeting on Thursday, August 1st at 6 p.m., meeting in reference to bonds and a release waiver from the DOT. So,
okay.
All that taking place next week.
Boy, what an important position to be ahead of the EMS, because you're in charge of an organization, the county organization that basically has people's lives in their hands, Very important job.
I said Bobby Kickletter had that position for many, many years.
For a long time.
And Richard Richard took it on, Richard Johnson, for many years, so we haven't had many.
Yep, they get in there and they stay, don't they? Do a good job.
Like I said,
all of them have done a good job.
It's a tough job.
And I'm sure the new guy will do the same thing.
Looking forward to meeting him.
All right. Anything else going on, Bob?
Braves are struggling.
Braves are struggling. That's right.
Injuries.
They're going to have to pick up some talent, because they got so many injuries.
That was the Albius injury. That was just a freak thing. He went to make a tag and fractured his forearm, so he's out 6 to 8 weeks.
Man,
that was tough to watch. But
jeez,
they've already lost Acuna for the year.
Yep.
Max Fried's on the IL. So
when you lose, 3 or 4 of your very top players, it's hard to keep those W's keep coming. Are they going to make any trades or pick up anybody?
They're supposed to be buyers. Like I said, they're in the playoff hunt. They still got a wild card spot, so they still feel like they can win the division. Like I said, it's a marathon, not a sprint. They still got games left with Phillies, so don't count them out.
No, don't count them out. If they don't win the division, at least maybe they can get a wild card. But you just got to keep trying. They got to pick up some players to replace, to get in there for some of these top players that are injured and won't be back for a while.
These 3 wild card teams in each division's kind of kept everybody still in it. My Pirates are still in the hunt. They're like 1 game out of the wild card spot.
Bob, it's the end of July. The Pirates are still in it.
They got a winning record.
Yeah,
52 and
I hope
50.
we can pick up. I hope the Braves can pick up that pitcher next year. I'm sure they'll be trading them.
We're going to sign him.
I'm sure they're going to get. We'll pick him up. Let the Braves pick him up, just like we did with Maddox when he was with the Cubs.
We're going to take up collections, have more Sunday bingo. All this Catholic church in Pittsburgh going to have bingo on Sunday night to raise money for ball skis. Got to keep him some.
Got to keep him there in Pittsburgh, huh?
He's fun to watch.
Yeah, he's something else, isn't he?
He lost his first game the other day, but he went into the 9th inning.
Wow, they let him pitch that long?
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Wow.
Yeah. He's a good pitcher.
I know he is, but usually they no matter what they're doing, they move him in the end of the 7th just to save the arm.
And that scrimmage, Wayne County football, 2 weeks from tonight.
2 weeks from tonight, a Thursday night of scrimmage, and that's that's against anyone?
Against Effingham.
Effingham on a Thursday night.
At Effingham, yeah.
Okay. All right, Bob. Well, you have a good day.
Okay.
All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup has been brought to you by O'Quinn & Associates, Murphy Builder Supply, Van's Barbecue, and First Southern Bank. Coming up soon, you'll have the opportunity to win a Wild Adventure ticket voucher, good for 4 one-day admissions to Wild Adventures Park. We've got some movie passes and pizza to give away. All that coming away in the next 30 minutes right here on Big Dog Country. Good morning.